and Iran agreed today to reopen diplomatic missions in each other's capitals. The foreign ministers reportedly reaching that deal in Beijing. Holy Week for Christians around the world. Pope Francis leads the first of two major ceremonies. This from a mass earlier at St. Peter's Basilica. The 86-year-old Pope discharged from the hospital 5 days ago after battling bronchitis, delivered a long homily. America is listening to Fox News.
Freedom 97.1 WSME.
Live and local. Real talk starts now.
Okay, I missed everything else in the world. Let's see. I think who am I? You're Kelly. You're Lee. Now tell me who I am.
You're Rayford.
Oh, thank you. I'm Rayford Brown. Good morning.
I'm Kelly Knapp.
Whoa. And I'm Lee Barrows.
Where did your chair go?
I went to go cut on the light and it rolled on me. I was like, it was like a fair ride.
Yeah. All right.
Cut on the light. The light was already on. What's
No,
happening?
this one over here.
The stars.
Little starlight.
You never noticed.
No, I did not notice
Oh.
something actually.
See, it's a good thing I looked before I sat down.
Yeah. Well,
It's still not on.
yes, it is.
Here it is.
See the little lights up there?
I can see them.
Can't you see the light? Go to the
Oh,
light, young lady. Go to
gosh.
the light.
Oh Lord, I thought
can
that thing was
see
bright. That thing's
how
not bright.
This day is going. Go to the light, Kelly.
Yeah, that's the way it's going. Good morning. You're Kelly Knapp. You're Lee Barrows, and I'm somebody else.
You're Mr. Brown.
I just got up. Literally, I just woke up.
That's
Well,
how y'all.
I'm not awake. And now I've unplugged one side of my head.
And you, but I think we need to do this day over already.
All right, let's just stop.
Is it
Let's
Thursday?
Start over.
It is Thursday.
Hey, I got one thing right anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. Everything's cool. And we appreciate y'all joining us this morning.
Yeah.
And kind of a topsy-turvy day weather-wise, so we'll be talking about that this morning too,
Yeah.
especially offshore. Wow. What a day it's going to be there. I wouldn't want to be there. Let's just put it that way today. Yesterday was totally foggy in here. I couldn't see the trees across the way. This
Today's a good day.
morning, everything is crystal clear. So, anyway,
Yeah, the clouds are getting ready to come our way.
and the rain, and we had to. Robbie, my wife, and I had to work yesterday in the yard getting stuff ready for 2 more of our raised beds. I have 4 more to go, so maybe tomorrow we'll get the other 4 done. I hope. Because I got extra seedlings up here that are begging to be planted, and I just didn't have a place to put them.
I've got one done. I've got to finish the other one.
Well, this makes 7. So 5,
Well,
6, 7.
you were just like big time.
Oh my goodness gracious! Those it looks like I'm got raised coffins, out there,
Oh, yes.
and I'm not.
Well, I thought I saw a shoe in one of them.
I know leather doesn't go away as easy as other body parts. So anyway, I take the shoes off and throw them away. Just kidding, maybe, Sheriff. What's happening worldwide? Because I obviously did not look at anything.
Well, we got news in the political world.
Which is
Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
I
has
saw
thrown
that.
his name in the hat to run for president.
why?
And, he is the son of Robert F. Kennedy Sr. and the nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
First of all, with the Kennedy legacy
Right.
and the issues facing the Kennedys, including the victims of murders, why would you even want to do that? Because there are people out there that just think you're a perfect target.
True.
Well, he's got some background. He
Right.
once served as the assistant district attorney in the state of New York.
Oh my word! I don't know. I don't know that I would list that on my resume.
That would not be
but,
part of what
yeah.
my resume would say. I can tell you that right now.
In 2000, since 2005, he has promoted the scientifically discredited link between vaccines and autism. And he was an anti-vaccine activist.
Uh-huh.
And he has emerged as a leading proponent of COVID-19 vaccine misinformation in the United States. So, there
So
you
he
go.
doesn't have much in the way of credentials, is what
There
you're saying,
you
other
go.
than Kennedy
He's
behind
carrying
his
the
name.
Yeah.
Well, he's an environmental lawyer, so
So he's Robert Kennedy's son.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh.
And JFK's nephew.
Yeah, but
Now,
I,
for you folks who don't know what the bloodline there is,
Yeah.
John F. Kennedy was the president of the United States.
Mhm.
John Jr.
was his son.
was his son. He
Mhm.
died in a
Plane
Airplane.
crash.
strange, he was a pilot too.
Yes.
And he flew into, he was a junior pilot.
Mhm.
He was barely a pilot. And he got into some kind of a,
That is always a story that has always bugged me. Like I've
well,
never
if
understood.
you haven't been up there, late in the afternoon and
Yeah.
whatever, trying to see what's water and
Mhm.
what's land and
Mhm.
what's sky, they all blend together.
But don't they have like? Well, I
Well,
know
they
he was on a
do.
small
It's called
plane.
an altimeter.
Yeah.
And it tells you how high above whatever you're down
Right.
below. But if you haven't set that at takeoff
Who
for
wouldn't-
whatever your location is,
Uh-huh.
then you don't really know.
Why
but
would
he
you
was
not
he was
set
way
that?
too low. No, there was something else going on
Yeah.
on that plane.
Yes,
I don't
think
know.
He lost
I
his-
agree.
He had his girlfriend with him.
Yeah, his wife with
His
him.
wife,
with
yeah.
him.
Yeah, wife. Well,
Yeah.
let's make
And-
that clear.
Yeah. That story has always bugged me. I've always
Uh-huh.
wondered if there was not way more of that story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The
I'm-
whole
I'm-
thing
The
was
whole thing
strange.
was
I
so
don't know,
bizarre.
but there's something
Yeah.
wrong. And
Yeah.
the investigation sucked.
Yeah, it did big time. Yeah.
But it's so much
Mm-hmm.
like other investigations involving the Kennedys.
True. Yeah.
And then there was Robert,
Mhm.
who was the attorney general under his brother,
Mhm.
appointed by his brother,
Mhm.
John, to be the attorney general. If that's not nepotism, I don't know what is.
Agreed.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
But
there
then-
that, and then of course, when his brother was killed,
Yeah.
murdered,
By Sarah
assassinated.
Yeah.
no, his brother, John.
Oh, you mean John? Yeah.
I'm surprised because the successor at that time, being
Mhm.
LBJ,
Mhm.
did not like Robert Kennedy.
Right.
He didn't like him at all.
Mhm.
And then there was the connection with John and Robert and Marilyn Monroe,
Mhm. Yep.
the three of them.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mhm.
And then there's Teddy along the way too.
Well, he was.
And
he was the family black
He
sheep.
was just a hound dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
More of-
yes.
I
Up
mean,
to the end, really. Yeah.
he was a hound dog.
Yeah, he was.
And he didn't have any class. Like there was no Marilyn Monroe's
No.
involved in his shenanigans.
No. no.
But and then he killed a girl.
Hmm.
He literally killed her
He did.
and got away with it.
Sure did.
Drove the car off the
Yeah.
bridge.
Yep. Yep.
What
What?
was her name?
How did-
Wasn't it?
Mary
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 Jo-
Jane.
Mary-
Jo or
Mary
Mary
Jane.
Jane something.
Mary Jo.
Kubitic, Cap,
Something.
whatever it is.
What's his cap? Something. Yeah. Her.
Anyway,
It was in Chappaquiddick. But
yeah.
yeah. Mary Jane. Mary
and then
Jo
he
something.
swam ashore. He
Yeah.
got out of the
and
car
left her in the car and she
and left her
drowned.
out and didn't call anybody
Yeah. Didn't tell nobody. Yeah.
until the next day
Hmm.
when he sobered up.
Yep.
And of course, even more mysterious, the trial, he was
Mhm.
charged
Yeah,
with
he
the
was.
traffic
Yeah.
offenses. The trial was not open to the public or the media. They closed it.
Yep.
There was nobody there.
Mhm.
You cannot do that in this country, but they did it.
Well, Massachusetts, you can.
And the Kennedys can control
Yeah.
what happens.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
Hmm.
Okay, enough history.
And then there's Robert, who I think would have ran for, or was he running?
Oh, he
or-
was running. He had
running, yeah.
announced.
Right, yeah.
When
then-
Sirhan killed him. Yeah.
then-
Yeah. I always wondered who really hired him.
yeah, well,
I don't think he did it on his own. It was political.
and he should have gotten the death penalty for it.
Mhm. And he didn't.
Because he
Yeah.
did not.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know.
Yeah, bizarre.
The deal was made somewhere down the line. Don't know what it was. So
Yeah.
whatever.
In case you missed it yesterday morning, there was a news conference, and Representative Tricia Cotham did change her party affiliation from Democrat to Republican,
Yeah.
which is now given the legislature supermajority for the Republicans. But what was interesting is that it was said, she's not really come out with a lot of the reasons why, but it was said that she took a lot of grief from her own party when she made some social media post and she put the American flag and the praying hands together on her post, and she took a lot of grief for that. But she's been attacked by a lot of people over her decision to change. She was attacked in the grocery store verbally by a woman in front of her own child.
Yeah.
For changing parties. So she's taken a lot of grief.
Why?
Yeah, you have those Democrats just like you have those Republicans that think that you need to think their way and no other way. So but it's interesting though, because she is for abortion rights. So it'll be interesting to see how her vote tallies when it comes time to vote.
And for those that don't know, this is North Carolina. This is not federal. This is
That's right, North
us.
Carolina.
It's awesome. But
Yeah.
it's making national news.
it's
Yes.
always making
Always
big
been.
time
It did.
national news.
Big time
yeah,
national news.
yeah.
I'm like, go for it.
Because in the political world, a lot of the political people always talk about how North Carolina is a powerhouse state politically in terms of national elections. You would
Yeah,
never
pretty
think
much
that, but
is.
they talk about it. Was said recently about the presidential election. So very interesting.
For those listening yesterday, I got a little irritated yesterday. However, I am fine. Even my son-in-law came over yesterday, and I understand he texted you yesterday.
I had a few phone
You
calls.
call me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And say, is he okay? Is he all right? Well, I'm all right. I'm fine. But I'm going to say something. My God, there's a lot of quietness in this room. Can you hear a pin drop?
And when
I
you
get
get ready
nervous.
to say something, we
When Rayford says that, I get nervous.
we stand down.
Yeah.
It's not directed at anyone in particular,
Okay.
though one of our callers brings out sometimes the worst in me.
You think?
If I tell you in advance or during a call that whatever you say is not going to change my opinion, well, guess what? It's my opinion.
That's right.
You got your opinion. I got my opinion. This is an opinion talk show, not a news show, not a show that we debate facts. You can check those folks out on Sunday morning if you want to. They debate facts all the time. I've got an opinion. Kelly's got her opinions. In case you've never noticed,
Yeah, we have.
Kelly's got her opinions.
We have.
Where she likely has more facts to back up her opinions than you or I have. It's her profession, and I dare say she's smarter in those areas than any of us.
True.
Then there's Lee.
Oh gosh.
Told you I was going to talk. A political guru, one who
No.
has lived and breathed on the inside of the world of politics and the impacts on her persuasion, her chosen persuasion, the Republican Party, the Grand Old Party. But there's me, a favorite target maybe of some of y'all. It's okay. Big boy, I do not hide that I'm not affiliated with any political party. I take shots at all of the above, quips like I am able to hate everyone equally because I'm a registered independent. Actually, it's unaffiliated. Y'all will correct me on a regular basis, but I don't care. It's my opinion. I'm independent. I'm attacked regularly for my personal viewpoints, my personal opinions. Get over it. You don't like it? Get your own talk show. There are those who think, for whatever ridiculous reason, that they can persuade me. The folks that I tell in advance that I have opinions based on, in many cases, my professional experiences, opinions that not even the smartest in their minds can change. Why do you want to get here and argue? Go find a fence post somewhere, as my grandmother used to say. Go argue with the fence post. I am the fence post. You could argue all you want to, but you're not going to change my opinions. So get over it. I'm not going to change the mindset that in a week will have 75 years of experience behind my opinions, behind my decisions. I warn you that you should find another person that you think you can irritate to the point of painting in a corner. You'll be painting yourself in a corner. I have a way out. To those folks, one last freaking time to a battle of wits and experience, you have often come unarmed.
Ooh.
Give it up. I suggest you find a weaker talk show host, one that you can actually tick off because he or she is playing your political mind game. Take a lesson from at least 2 of our listeners who call in periodically, who don't actually know even a quarter, even 10% of what my background is. Y'all don't know. You're outnumbered by this one person sitting here.
Yeah.
Want to disagree?
No, I'm just staying
You're
quiet.
speaking the truth. I'm having a hot
I'm just
flash.
staying quiet. Isn't it time for weather?
It's I just like, I don't quite understand why you would want to do that. My daughter knows better. People who know me, actually better than y'all do, know better.
I think
My opinion is my opinion. There are certain issues that we can discuss. But when I tell you I have an opinion, don't even go there. It's my opinion. You got yours. I got my own, but you got yours.
Well, also too, Rayford, I think, because I know you very well and I do know a lot of things about you, background wise and everything else. But when you have an opinion about something, it's very steadfast. If Rayford has an opinion, because there's a lot of things I can tell y'all Rayford don't have a single opinion about.
That's right.
I mean, that is fact. We'll come in here, after show, before show, off, during the day, at night, and talk about things. And I'll have an opinion, Lee might have an opinion. And Rayford will have 0 opinion about it.
I'm
at
just
all.
waiting for an opportunity for somebody to tell me.
Yeah.
But once I tell you I've got an opinion,
So if Rayford
get
says he has an
over
opinion,
it.
he has an opinion.
Well,
And-
that's just like
and it's not going to change.
Well, that's just like Kelly and I. We talk about the train derailments a lot. We're like, something's up.
We do have an
But
opinion on
Rayford
that.
shut us down on that.
He just Rayford don't agree with us, but
No.
I don't know.
but
I
I'm
don't
going
know
record
facts.
saying I think Rayford's wrong about that. But that's just me being me. So,
And I'm just waiting to see something. I
Hey.
mean, there are a lot of train derailments, always have been.
Yes,
there are a
but
lot of
this
people
is-
don't know about.
but that is true.
But I
this-
just don't know in
There's
this
an
case.
awful lot lately,
I'm suspicious.
and Lee and I have theories that we talk about.
Yep.
And eventually, when I'm proven right, I am going to say I told you so, Rayford. Just so you know.
I did not say you were wrong.
No, but
I just don't have an
you don't
opinion
believe
yet.
me.
No, it's not that I don't believe you. I believe that what you're saying is
Mhm.
what you feel. It's okay.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Mhm.
I have not looked into it like you have.
we-
Well, my nephew's coming down. He'll be here all next week, and he
Oh.
works for the train. So I don't
For
see
the
if he'll-
train station?
Yeah, no, not for, he works.
Not that train station.
he
okay,
works
gotcha.
for the
He wrote to the railroad company.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All
I'll
right.
see if I can get him come by and talk about
Please, that'd be fine.
it. Yeah,
It doesn't take a lot to derail a train, to be honest with you.
true.
I've
I think
I've
this
been to a
isn't-
lot of train wrecks.
But I don't think this is so much about the derailment, Rayford.
Mm.
This is about something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
About what they were hauling.
Kelly and I have our theories.
I don't think it's not even about what they're hauling.
Hmm.
First, we started with the ships not being able to get in.
Uh-huh.
And then we started with the electrical grids going down.
Now
And
that
now the trains
no,
carrying
that
supplies.
I can get into that.
Mm.
I'm just.
I think the trains are a conduit. Is what I think.
Oh.
I think this is all just these are, like how the military does exercises in other countries.
Uh-huh.
They used to
So-
do team spirit in
So
Korea.
we got somebody
other ones.
practicing for the eventual
Yes.
demise of America.
And then we had the
Yes.
balloons gathering military
That's-
information.
that's
All of
an
this,
embarrassment.
all of this
Yeah.
within a
I'm
period of
telling you,
time.
We need to set up like a room, and you know how they do, like when
Yes.
they're doing
War
like
room.
crime scenes and
Yes.
stuff.
A war
a
room.
war room, and just put all our stuff up on the board and have those little strings attaching this to this.
Yeah, we could do that.
I could probably get one and put in
Yeah,
there.
it's a
We should do
whiteboard. Yeah,
one.
we
Yeah.
could do one.
Lee and I, I'm telling you, I'll have that thing
Kelly and
mapped
I,
out.
we have
Yeah.
our theories.
We have a theory.
we-
Yeah.
If you notice something in our backyards, it could be a shelter we're building underground. You know?
A shelter?
We have a
Shelter.
theory.
You're building a shelter?
A bomb shelter.
Oh, well,
I
there's one underground back here.
We need to open up Rayford's. That's what I
Oh.
want to open his up.
Yeah.
We
There
need to
you go.
open yours up. Yeah.
Why don't we go ahead and take a break
Yeah.
and do some weather?
Do some weather.
Oh,
What,
yeah,
you
we
want to do
probably
that?
need to.
You're live and local, Real Talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME, and we'll be right back.
Mutual Insurance Company presents. And Doug.
Check it out, Limu, a roadside carnival.
Step right up, folks. Test your strength. Come see the fire-breathing baby.
Let's fan out and tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Look, an emo wearing sunglasses.
Limu, you're famous. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
DQ presents. Picture this. You stand before the awe-inspiring new signature stack burger menu at DQ and your mouth wonders, where have you been all my life? That's 5 taste bud tempting cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef. You peek at the loaded A1 stack burger with 2 premium sauces. Then the flamethrower stack burger with tongue-tingling jalapeno bacon. Then you realize moments like these are exactly why we have the DQ signature stack burger menu. DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Mills International Incorporated, your local Cub Cadet dealer, is ready for spring, and you should be too, with the Cub Cadet Ultima Series. See how these zero-turn mowers have stepped up from a traditional lap bar to a familiar steering wheel experience for stability on a variety of terrains, including hills up to 20 degrees. Unlock the possibilities of your lawn with the Cub Cadet Ultima Series. Head to your local Cub Cadet dealer, Mills International Incorporated, at 801 South Queen Street in Kinston for exceptional offers, expert advice, and superior service.
A plan every adult family member should consider is the pre-arranged funeral. It's the worry-saving thing to do for your family. Making pre-arrangements helps to alleviate the additional stress on family members that can come with arranging a loved one's funeral. Jones Funeral Home's prepaid funeral plan helps remove confusion. They make a practical evaluation of costs possible, and it's the best way to take an unpleasant task off the shoulders of the family. Call Jones Funeral Home at 455-1281.
With locations in Jacksonville, Richland, Swansboro, and Holly Ridge.
This just in, I think there's been a prison break, and reports are saying it's the Scorcher. Yes, the Scorcher escaped and is running rampant across Comfortville. Apparently, he's targeting innocent air conditioning units. Yes, and wait a second. It seems that reports are flooding in of unfortunate citizens feeling uncomfortable, hot, and in extreme cases, I hesitate to say this on the air, people are even sweating. Wait a minute, we're now getting word there seems to be some sort of disturbance. Oh, Bryant Man is on the scene, and he has apprehended the Scorcher. All right. Tune in again for another tale of Bryant Man, always doing whatever it takes.
Call Down East Heating and Air Conditioning at 346-4311 and let them keep you comfortable this summer. Down East Heating and Air, serving our community for over 25 years. Down East can also help you with your home guttering needs. Call Down East today, 346-4311.
Have you gotten your copy of Topsail Times newspaper this week? If not, did you know that Topsail Times is Topsail area's only local newspaper in print? Started a little over a year ago, we now have over 1,500 online subscribers and 5,000 printed copies that go out every 2 weeks. And we never charge our readers. Information should be free to our readers, and we stick by that. Looking for an idea for date night? Want to learn some local history? How about asking a veterinarian about your pet? These things and more are available in each copy of the Topsail Times newspaper. Want to get the word out about your business? We offer great rates for full color ads, and the online paper version is always included for free. Need help designing the perfect ad? We can do that too. We're always looking for human interest stories, so start writing. And we love local photos too. Check out our website at topsailtimes.net, where you can find out where to pick up a copy or check out our latest publication online.
If your plans include hitting the road this year to do some traveling, make sure a visit to Silent Service Center is on your to-do list. Travel safety starts with the tires on your vehicle, and a visit to Silent Service Center will give you peace of mind with the best value in all name brand tires and the largest selection of used tires in this area. In addition to quality tires, Silent Service Center is a North Carolina inspection station and does complete brake service, oil changes, and alignment service. Silent Service Center, 1707 Lejeune Boulevard, Jacksonville, and 108 West Main Street, Havelock. Phone 910-353-4760.
It's live and local. Real Talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME.
And we're back. A little bit of weather here, brought to you by the Marine Weather Forecast, brought to you by Tideline Marine. Let's say Tideline Marine and Family LLC, because it is a family-operated business. And the wife is involved, the kids are involved, the dog is involved, everybody's involved. So they run a great little business downtown Jacksonville. If you are into fishing or would like to get into fishing, if you are one of those who maybe you moved here from somewhere that doesn't have salt water and you would like to test the waters around here, stop by Tideline. They'll help you out, those folks there. If you want to stop by today after 10 o'clock, I'll give you some advice personally. I got 2 boats down there now. I had 3, sold 1. But it's a great place to go if you want to have some fun. There are special lures that are available. Maybe those lures that you use with some worms and whatever for your lake or creek fishing back home, they may or may not work here so well.
It's true.
And then if you want some worms to fish like you did back home, there are some waters around here for that too. Tideline's got that. So stop on by Tideline Marine, 159 Old Bridge Street in downtown Jacksonville on the banks of the New River. It's going to be a little bit of a up and down time for the upcoming weekend. Just shop till you drop at Tideline. That's the best thing I can suggest for you. When the fishing kicks off, you're not likely going to have a lot of advance notice. Do not wait. Get on down there. Talk to them. Winds out of the southwest today, offshore 10 to 15 knots. Pretty decent day. Seas 2 to 3, dominant period 6 seconds. The sounds and rivers will have a moderate chop. There will be patchy fog this morning, though I haven't seen any of it yet. Visibility in that patchy fog could be less than a mile, as we saw yesterday. Tomorrow, northwesterly winds 15 to 20, gusts to 25, becoming northeasterly 20 to 25 with gusts to 35 knots tomorrow afternoon. Seas 2 to 3, building to 3 to 5 in the afternoon. Dominant period 5 seconds in the morning. Sounds and rivers choppy, becoming rough in the afternoon. Saturday, northeasterly winds 25 to 30, gust up to 40. Seas 5 to 8 feet, 3 to 5 near shore. Sounds and rivers very rough tomorrow on Saturday. Sunday, northeasterly winds 25 to 30 knots. Seas building. These are Kelly seas. She's going to go offshore on Sunday. 6 to 9 feet.
Maybe over a bridge.
Sounds and rivers very rough.
Never. Been there, done that. Never again. Today onshore, partly sunny, high of 82. The gusts start today with gusts as high as 15 miles an hour. Tonight, partly cloudy, low of 60. And believe it or not, tonight it's still going to be gusty, Rafer. It doesn't always happen at night. Tomorrow, cloudy, high of 68. Gusts as high as 20 miles per hour, and the rain is going to start to come in tomorrow night. Cloudy, low of 48, still gusty again, and the rain. And then Saturday, it's going to rain all day, up to 2 inches possible. Gusts as high as 24 miles an hour, and a high of only 52. So it's going to be cold, it's going to be windy, and it's going to rain a lot. So I'm assuming we're not going to have any egg hunts on Saturday. So if there are any egg hunts planned anywhere, y'all better.
They just pick them up as they float by.
Yeah, just do them another day.
Captain Town over here says something about an egg hunt. We'll ask about that.
It'll be rainy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
And we have a couple of guests in the studio this morning. Royce Bennett, one of our county commissioners. Good morning, Royce. How are you? Good morning, Rafer. And you brought in another special guest this morning.
Yes.
Yes, Captain Christine Town is our Salvation Army Corps officer. She's like the CEO of the Salvation Army in Jacksonville.
And she's a ranking officer.
She is our ranking officer.
There you go.
We're glad to have her
Morning,
here.
Christine. How are you? Captain, should I say?
Thank you for having me.
Well, we appreciate you coming in. So anyway, you guys are always busy. We hear about you most often during the Christmas season. With the bell ringers, you're very visible at that. You're very organized. You've got an army, literally, of folks out there soliciting money. And you get a lot of mine every time I go by because you're always at Sam's, and that's one of the places where I shop regularly. So can't get you going in because I generally don't have any cash, but coming out, I just have some cash.
Thank you.
So that's the way it works with credit cards. What you got coming up here? Lee mentioned an egg roll.
An egg roll.
Whatever.
We are having a community Easter egg hunt over on 535 Belfork Road this coming Saturday at 10 a.m. We are praying for no rain, but we are planning on going forward otherwise.
Bring a raincoat and an umbrella. Come on.
Yep.
It's just a
Rain
little
boots.
water. It's fresh. It's clean. It's not
Kids
like
won't
acid
care.
rain.
Yeah,
Kids don't
would have a
care.
blast.
Kids go jump in puddles all the time.
I grew up in puddles. Explains a lot, I know.
So folks really don't some folks really honestly do not know what the Salvation Army is all about. So what's the agenda there?
Well, we are first and foremost a church, and we are serving the community in various ways to meet community needs. So we meet human needs in His name without discrimination. And primarily in Jacksonville, one of the biggest things that we do to try to serve the community is through our food pantry.
And this is the time of year when I start telling people, go through your pantry, that you stockpile all those cans of soups and beans and whatever, just in case there's one of those H words that show up, that you stockpile it all summer long. Well, that stuff is expiring now. It's not expired. If you go through your pantry and find things that have got like a 2-month life cycle left, take it to the food kitchen. Take it to Salvation Army. They ain't going to wait use it at the end of the time. They will use it now. They can use it every day of the week because that's what you guys do. And then you can go restock in time for June for the beginning of the next season. Folks.
Yes, I'm already stocking.
Yeah. Well, just get rid of what you've already got.
There's nothing left.
There's nothing left.
No, because I ate it all.
Tell people what the food pantry is exactly.
Yes. Well, the food pantry is where anyone can come and get a food box. You can come up to 2 times a month. And generally, we serve between 3,000 to 5,000 boxes a month.
Really?
That's a lot.
Where would someone go to get a food box?
Our food pantry is located at 461 Center Street. And our food pantry is open Monday through Friday from 1 to 3.
Okay.
And it is a drive up. So if we have any COVID conscious still out there, then there is that option.
Just drive up.
Okay.
Now, how do they qualify for this? Do you have ID cards or something?
Yes, just bring an ID or a referral and we can get you a food box.
But how do they qualify to do that? Is it just anybody?
Anybody.
Really?
Really.
So you take it on faith.
Wow.
Faith-based.
One of the things I always liked about
Amazing.
Salvation Army is the red tape is not there.
I like
The
it.
Salvation Army stands in the gap between your personal disaster and the government or insurance assistance that comes. I've seen it over the years. I've been with the Salvation Army and chairman of the board for years. And, even back in the tornado,
Remember it well.
here on Piney Green, the Salvation Army was there helping
were.
people with
I remember
food and
that.
housing
Yeah, set up
the
a food
next
truck,
day.
yes.
Where other agencies come in and they have to worry about how much money you make and your tax returns and all this and that and the other. The Salvation Army is going to help you right now. I guess one of my downfalls, my parents got me used to eating 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Same, yeah.
And when you need food, you need it now. You can't wait 2
Correct.
weeks for the social services to get you a food
I agree with
stamps
you.
or something like that.
Yeah.
So that's what I love about the Salvation Army. They're able to help right now. And We help people with food and clothes and household goods. And the other thing is the Salvation Army has one of the lowest cost of administration of any nonprofits.
That's important.
We don't pay Christine nearly enough. Because we keep our costs low. The money that you give to the Salvation Army, it goes to help people right here in our community.
Okay, that's what I'm going to ask you next. And so if I want to contribute some funds, whatever, I give it to you guys. Does there a national network that takes it like the federal government takes the money that I give them and distributes it equally across the country?
They take what, 6% that we
It's 10%.
10%. So the 10% that goes to our district office, it pays for things like human resources services. When we hire somebody, use their human resources, their accounting. They come in from Charlotte twice a year and audit our books, to make sure we got everything right. So the fee that we do pay to the bigger organization is for services that they render to us, which we would have had to pay for anyway.
So that means the 90% stays here in the county.
That's right.
Yes.
Right
I
here
like
in the
that.
county.
I do like that. Now, you guys have or had, do you still have the thrift store
Yes.
in the Triangle?
We do.
Okay.
Yes.
And so if anybody wanted to donate clothing, that's where they would take
clothing
it.
or household items,
household-
they can go to.
right.
Yep.
I've been in that one
I
a
have
lot.
too.
It's
It's a nice
nice.
one. I've been there quite a few
Yes.
times. Yeah.
I've taken a lot of stuff over there.
Yes.
And thrift stores, they're solely to support the work of the
organization, yeah.
Salvation
Right,
Army.
yes.
Any money that they make over and above their expenses goes right into the community to help.
Yes.
It does.
I say you have some really nice people working there, and the store is very well organized. It's clean. It's very nice.
Yes.
Yeah. It also provides us a place to send anybody who comes to us in need of
Right.
clothing.
So
or
they
household
go there
items.
shopping. Somebody who's in need, they go there shopping, and they don't have to pay for it, right?
Correct. You just need a referral to us, and we can send you over there. We can get you outfits. We can get you household items. Whatever we have on hand, we give.
What was really
Nice.
interesting in Wilmington, where the movie studios are located, right? They used to do a lot of movies out of there. A lot of those outfits that are costumes picked up, including tuxedo shirts, because I got one of them. I went and bought it. They donate to the Salvation Army.
Good.
And there were like new things that are over there quite often.
Yeah, we actually have a whole rack of nice suits,
They do.
and
I've seen it.
jackets.
Yep.
Really great stuff.
That
for
might not
people who
fit
need
any longer.
interviews.
Right.
People like me might grow, and that what I wore 20 years ago might not fit me too well. It might not be in style, but who cares, right?
Where do the referrals come from? Like how would someone go about if they needed a referral, where would they go to get the referral to come to you?
They can go to any agency in Jacksonville. The
Okay.
most common place that our clients get referrals from is from social services, we try to work as closely with them as we can.
All right, I may have to get up with you after because my agency, we work with low income as well. So I need to maybe talk with you after about how to refer.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Well, right now you have something going on, the Capers Bucket Brigade.
Yes, thank you for asking.
That's a bucket
That's a-
brigade.
say that again.
Bucket brigade.
Yes.
So
Tell us
it's a
about
memorable
that.
title.
Yeah.
Well, on May 6th, we are going to be hosting a Capers Bucket Brigade. And what that is it's a free event where we are going to be demonstrating and teaching how to grow on the go. There are many people in our community who don't have yards to grow their own healthy
Right.
produce. And so what do? How do they help keep those grocery costs down? And so we are going to be teaching about bucket growing. And every person who pre-registers will be given the opportunity to create their own bucket with plants such as tomatoes and
That's the most common.
the staples, right? And we're going to teach them how to plant that, how to grow that, and how to take care of it afterwards.
Well, that is awesome.
That's
I
near,
like that.
that's near and dear
Yeah.
to my heart. And you can grow a really big tomato in a 5-gallon bucket. Not a
Yes.
problem.
Yeah.
I tell you
done
this, I don't know if you've met Jim Capers, Major Jim Capers.
Yes.
He's-
Is
he's-
that who
yeah.
it's named after?
Yeah, that's who this is
Oh,
named after.
okay.
I started meeting with him and a group of community leaders over a year ago, probably a year and a half ago now, and we're looking for ways that we can help the community out. And we got on this community garden thing, and
I
we
remember you
wanted
talking
to
about that.
wanted to try to start a community garden, mainly to help people that are in the town center apartments in that area,
Yep.
because that's where the Salvation Army is. And we tried to put together a community garden, but it just didn't seem to be working out. And then we came up with this idea.
I like it.
And you know, the Capers Foundation and Blue Cross Blue Shield and the Salvation Army are sponsoring this event. We've come up with the money to provide this service for folks for
That's
free.
cool.
And
Servants Tabernacle Ministries.
Tabernacle Ministries, that's right. They're helping with us with funding too.
Good.
So, it's going to be a great event. And you should probably have Major Capers on your show.
We need
sometime.
to.
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
I know you have his phone number, right?
I do have his phone
Okay,
number.
I'll get
He
it
was-
from you
he
later.
was, he was the first Black officer, commissioned officer in Marine Corps Force Recon back in
Oh,
Vietnam.
really?
He was promoted in the field, and he got several Purple Hearts. I don't even remember how many.
Yeah.
He's written a book, and he's got a documentary out there on film that's really neat.
Send me that number today.
Yeah, you ought to see if you can get him in here.
He's a fine man.
Yeah,
But
he's a good guy.
yeah, any citizen, this would be an awesome event for a citizen that, anybody that may want to grow in a bucket, like, she said, does not have a yard or doesn't want to mess their yard up or whatever. This
We'd
is
be
awesome.
happy to have anybody sign up. I think we've got 70 signed
Oh,
up. already.
wow.
Yeah.
And we're
Woo-hoo.
really only prepared for 100.
Y'all better get them in
uh,
quick.
Yeah, but we will, if people can afford it, we'd ask for donations to help.
Absolutely,
But,
yeah.
but there's not going to be any charge for any of this.
Can you bring your own bucket?
I would say you can bring your own bucket if you want to. The biggest thing is if you bring your own plants, because that's the biggest issue we're having
Really?
is finding plants. Well,
Right.
it's on May the 6th. We got to have at least 100 plants on May
It's
the
hard
6th.
finding them
And
right
they got to
now.
be, the right size so
Yeah.
that you can replant them into buckets. And I know we got some of the people from our group that are out there every day at the nurseries and,
Yeah,
and
it's a scouring.
trying to
Yeah,
buy the plant. And then we got to keep them
extension
alive
That's
for a
who's
month.
buying
'Cause
them
we're
all.
still a month out.
Yeah.
Right.
We got to keep them growing for a month until May the 6th. So that's been the biggest challenge right
Wow.
now. We can order the buckets, we can get the dirt, we can get the rocks and whatever else we got to have, but the plants, they got to be timely. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It might be a little too late for me this year, but I start seeds beginning in February. And I've got 5 raised beds back
We
there
were
that
looking
are,
at your
that
raised
are
beds
growing,
already.
stuff growing. And I've got 2 more just finished yesterday getting the stuff in. And I've got 4 more to go.
I
Yeah,
know,
4 more to
I
go
know,
after that.
If you do this next year, maybe you can give us heads up and we could raise
We'll
some.
we'll
Yeah,
raise all the
some
plants you
for
want.
you.
I'll plant whatever you want.
Thank you. We are hoping to
Wow.
be able to,
Yeah.
to do something like this again. So
Well, if
definitely
you
keep
want
that
to
in
do
mind.
that next year, me and some other folks out there, I think I can grow enough for 100 people, 100
Yes.
plants,
Oh.
not in a heartbeat. I got a grow station.
he does.
Want to open that door right there?
Right.
Show them the grow station. Robbie's just planted some more herbs out there, but I
I see.
we
Complete with lights.
yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
what a grow station's all about. You got to have light,
Mhm.
and it's got to be warm. So, but we've got stuff coming up constantly, and I got more of them
That's
ready to plant. I may
This
plant
is
enough to
awesome.
give you some too, if I can.
It's going to be a great event. We'd love for you guys
Today's
to come.
1 month.
We'll
Yeah, I can
definitely,
have you some
um,
small plants up by
I'm
then.
going to be
Yeah.
out of town that day, and I'm sad because this is right up my alley. So,
Mhm.
Lee, you
Where-
go, you're going to teach me what you learned.
Sure, and I'll take a copy of that flyer that Captain Town has, and we'll post that on our. Thank you very
There you
much.
go.
Heck
We'll
yeah.
post that on our Facebook.
There will also be some other groups there as well. While we're, I
That's
mean, the
right.
focus is the buckets and
Yes.
the gardening
yeah.
and whatnot. But we are partnering with some other groups who will be out there to help hand out healthy information,
Mhm.
such as the The Onslow County Health Department will be out there distributing
Oh, good.
nutritional information, and just some other groups. I
The
know
hospital, the health department,
May 6th.
several groups will have some.
Doing some free blood pressure checks, things like that.
Oh,
awesome.
There you go, Rayford.
I got plenty of blood pressure.
Now, how if someone wanted to sign up, how would they sign up for this?
Emails on the
Yes.
flyer.
Email billfork2023@gmail.com.
Do that one more time.
Billfork, one word, 2023@gmail.com.
That's
Got
easy.
it.
And we'll
Yeah.
post it on
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
Facebook.
We'll put this on the Facebook page. Yeah. Matter
And
of
I've
fact,
got some,
get your put on.
yeah, the extension master gardeners are going to be there too.
Yes, they're the
They're,
cooperative.
they're a
extension.
huge help. They're going to be a huge help for teaching people. I don't know how to plant stuff. You're
What?
good with that. That's not my thing. I'm going to learn too.
Yeah.
I'm going to learn too.
Well, good. I think the more that, first of all, there ain't nothing better than a Mater sandwich.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
with
Amen. Look, already broke out.
vine-ripened tomatoes.
out.
You got to have vine-ripened tomatoes. Store-bought tomatoes. Let me explain this to you. You may think they taste good.
They're grown in a hothouse.
Well, not only that, but they're green when they're shipped,
Yes.
and then they ripen once they're at the store or in transit. And
Oh,
they never
oh.
ripen fully. They're still got green stuff inside. When it's vine ripened and you pick it when it's just right to ready to eat, oh, there is nothing sweeter or better. Little salt, little pepper, some mayo, 2 slices of bread, done.
Dukes.
Yeah, done deal.
You want to take a commercial first and
We
then,
do.
or okay, because we
You're
got
live and
something
local
else.
Real Talk here on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM WSME. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Chris Rader, your host for Sports Talk. This Friday morning at 9 a.m., we'll have Rookie Davis, former Major League Baseball pitcher, drafted by the New York Yankees here from Onslow County. Also played for the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Going to relive some of the Major League days and the days at Dixon High School right here on Sports Talk. Friday morning at 9 a.m. on Freedom 97.1 FM, 1120 AM, and worldwide on WSME 971.com.
Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry, where we love to make you smile. Now proud to be working with Doctors Kim and Tommy Morgan, formerly Morgan Family Dentistry. The Jacksonville and Richlands Morgan offices of Lane & Associates Family Dentistry blends the latest technology with personal care and attention, so you have an amazing dental experience. The offices of Lane & Associates welcome all ages and accepts all major insurances, including military. Lane & Associates Family Dentistry has been serving the state of North Carolina for over 40 years, with 2 locations in Jacksonville, Richlands, and Maysville. Call for an appointment at 877-LANE-DDS or online at lanedds.com. Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry.
Attention property owners, are you fed up with bad tenants, under market rents, and late payments? At Fountain Management, we provide unrivaled levels of expertise and all the tools and services you need to make owning a rental property easy and profitable. Are you ready to talk about taking the management of your real estate investment to the next level? Well, contact us today. Fountain Management, 910-455-1609. We will make owning your rental property simple and rewarding.
Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing specializes in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting. In fact, they paint most anything except cars, including homes, businesses, apartment complexes, decks, and they do minor repairs, wood repairs, pressure washing, waterproofing, and more, including storm repair and cleanup. Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing, fully licensed, insured, and locally owned and operated by Roger Carroll Jr. References available and customer satisfaction is always guaranteed. So if you want to paint it, maintained, power washed, or need a new roof, call Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, and Power Washing at 910-939-0749 or visit southerntouchpaintingnc.com. Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing salutes our troops and is proud to be part of the continued growth of Onslow and surrounding counties.
Hello, shoppers, and happy Easter from your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store where good things cost less. Down home, down the street on the Richlands Highway here in Jacksonville and Main Street in Maysville. How about a 2-pound bag of Bright Leaf hot dogs for just $7.99? Grade A baking hens are only 99 cents a pound. Smoked shank ham portions, $1.59 a pound. Smithfield spiral sliced half hams are only $2.39 a pound. Pork spare ribs, $1.79 a pound. Great for the grill. St. Louis style pork ribs are only $1.79 a pound. And fresh ground chuck, 10 pounds or more, just $3.39 a pound. And whole chickens, just $1.49 a pound. And remember, the beef and pork is cut fresh every day by the butchers at your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store, and they use only the finest and certified Angus beef and Sanders's Farm chicken. Over in produce, North Carolina grown sweet potatoes, just 59 cents a pound. White, yellow, or bicolored corn, 49 cents each. Extra large tomatoes, just $1.99 a pound. White seedless grapes, $2.99 a pound. Whole seedless watermelons, sweet, just $4.99 each. And fresh zucchini or yellow squash is $1.79 a pound. And you get the 24-pack size of Pepsi or Mountain Dews for just $12.95. That's your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store where good things cost less. Down home, down the street on Richlands Highway in Jacksonville and Main Street in Maysville. Remember, say big with the pig.
It's live and local. Real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
And we're back live and local Real Talk. Our guest in the studio, so we got Royce Bennett from the, he's on the board of directors in this case. He wears multiple hats when he comes in here. He's a realtor. He's a chairman of the board for Salvation Army. And he's also
Onwasa.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
chairman there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Ah.
Good Lord.
What do you have time to work or play? That's
We've
what I
done a lot
thought.
of real estate this week.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, good. Good.
Well, you have another event coming up on April 22nd, the community garage sale.
Yeah. And this is
Tell us
Captain
about
Christine, so
that.
she's with the Salvation
Yes.
Army.
Yes, Onslow Community Outreach is hosting a community-wide garage sale. And part of those funds will go to help support our Capers Bucket Brigade.
Oh, okay, good.
So we just wanted to invite people to come out and help serve in that area.
Kelly and I are into this.
I'm going.
There
to
will
that.
also be barbecue cooked by Reverend Malcolm Bates. It's $7 a plate. So not only do you get to shop, but you also get to eat. And who doesn't
Now,
like that?
garage sales that I'm familiar with, they start like at dark 30. What time are you guys going to kick this off?
This one starts at 11 o'clock and it goes until 3.
So
not-
after
nothing
y'all been all the other garage sales and yard sales and whatever in the
Then
community,
you go to this one.
stop by.
Mhm.
You can have lunch too
Yeah.
at the same time. So that'd be good.
And I guess you're still taking anyone who wants to rent a space to sell their stuff, $10 a person, $10 a table.
Yes.
So if
That's
you're
a good
looking,
deal.
yes, we could clean out our garages, Kelly.
I already did that, but I got an eave I hadn't touched in my house. So
An Eve.
yes.
Up in the attic?
Yeah,
Oh,
an Eve.
you got
in the back
Eve.
of your truck, Lee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Throw it in the back of my
Yeah.
truck.
You got Eve up in your attic.
Don't go there. Yeah. I have a storage eave.
Mm.
I don't
Okay,
know
that's
the
cool.
builder why they did that. I don't
Okay. So anyway, if y'all got stuff you want to get rid of,
Yeah.
this is the way to do it. Just sign up. You need to sign up in advance.
Yep. If you want to rent a space,
Mhm.
you need to contact Onslow Community Outreach to get one of their tables available for you to sell your stuff at this event.
They'll tell you how to do it. Onslow County Outreach. So
And if you have
just Google 'em.
something that you want to donate to this and no way to get it there, let me know. I have a truck. I'll come get it for you.
Yeah.
Drop it off.
I got a lot of stuff I can do.
Yeah.
I got lots of stuff. I got lots of stuff in here I could.
No,
way you
not
gonna
not
public
not
this
any
stuff.
of that. That's important stuff.
Yeah,
Now, I have a question for you. Someone asked me. So every year during the holidays, we always have the bell ringers. If someone wanted to volunteer to be a bell ringer, how do they do that?
They can call me
Okay.
or they can call our main office. My number is 919-219-7992.
Okay.
Or they can call our main office and I can set you up with time and location that you would like to volunteer at.
Okay. The
Can I
person
get-
that asked me, I know you're listening. So
Can I get
you're
your
not-
phone number again?
Yep. 919-219-7992.
Got it.
How many locations do we have last year?
Last year we had as many as 21 locations
Oh, wow.
around Jacksonville.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's manned from like opening until closing quite often, right?
Yes, most of our sites were open from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m.
One quick question. Say there was a fire to break out at one of our apartment complexes that displaced a lot of people. How do you get involved? Do you go out there with your truck and help give out food, or what do you do? What's your role in it?
So for emergencies such as that, usually we're contacted by emergency services if they need us to come, and then we come. A lot of times, those situations, we wait until the professionals assess what is needed, and then we'll come in and pass out water and things like that
That's
when it's
awesome.
needed.
Yeah, I've seen the Salvation Army in the past at a lot of events, where something has occurred, and thank you for what you do.
Yes, we do. Got to take a little break before we wrap up here. You're live and local Real Talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME.
Those that serve us for our most prized possession, our freedom. When it comes to concrete, nobody does it harder or quicker than Mixed Masters Concrete Incorporated. 3661 East Highway 24 in Beulahville. Whether you need concrete for residential, commercial, or agricultural projects, Mixed Masters Concrete Incorporated serves all of eastern North Carolina. From driveways, patios, to livestock housing, concrete for outdoor kitchens. Mixed Masters has the concrete, and owner Scott Thigpen will gladly provide a free estimate. For on-site delivery, phone 910-298-6153. And they deliver on Saturdays. Nobody does concrete harder or quicker than Mixed Masters Concrete Incorporated of Beulahville. When you need ready-mix concrete quick, call Mixed Masters Concrete of Beulahville, 910-298-6153. Proud to be part of the continuing growth of Duplin, Onslow, Jones, and surrounding counties. If you're in search of quality outdoor and patio furniture, look no further than Home Decor Outlet, 3080 Rich Highway, next to Mr. Discount, in the old Johnson Drug Store location. Home Decor Outlet carries American-made, environmentally friendly outdoor and patio furniture that actually floats. 30% below department store prices. You'll find side tables, gliders, rockers, and lounge chairs in many colors to choose from. Built to last with virtually no maintenance. In addition to quality outdoor and patio furniture, Home Decor Outlet has accessories from candles, bedding, comforters, lamps, almost anything for your home, business, cottage, or condo. Outdoor living, comfortable, convenient, and affordable. Visit Home Decor Outlet in the old Johnson Drug Store, next to Mr. Discount, 3080 Richlands Highway, right here in Jacksonville. Phone 910-333-0233.
If you love ocean pier fishing, the Seaview Pier Motel and Restaurant located at mile marker 18, North Topsail Beach is the place for you. The Seaview Pier is a family pier complete with bait and tackle shop, rod and reel rentals, and accessories. The restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner and features a complete menu from burgers to ocean fresh seafood, straight to you from the briny blue. With the Seaview Motel right next door and the most affordable rates on the coast, you can make it a vacation or a weekend of Carolina pier fishing. It's all here, including the fish. The Seaview Pier Motel and Restaurant, mile marker 18, North Topsail Beach, across the bridge, just south of Seas Ferry. To find out what's biting or for motel reservations, call anytime, 910-328-3172.
Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning, your trusted local carrier indoor weather team. Serving all of your heating and air conditioning needs since 1967. Now offers residential and commercial duct and dryer vent cleaning. And now offers expert residential and commercial plumbing service. In case of a power outage due to a storm or for any other reason, be prepared with a Generac generator for your home or business. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning has Generac generators in stock, ready to install today. Remember, better breathing comes with cleaner air. Let Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning improve the air quality in your home or business with professional air duct cleaning. As always, Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning is available 24/7 for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing emergency needs. Turn to the carrier experts, Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning, with locations in Jacksonville and Hempstead. Visit online, humphreyheating.com. And follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning since 1967. Relax, we're on the way.
Freedom 97.1 WSME.
It's live and local real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
And we're back here with the Salvation Army, and we're going to be wrapping up here. We got something coming up in September. Did you guys have something going then? Is that what it was?
Yes, we have a fundraiser in September scheduled. It's called Men Who Cook.
Oh, there you go, Rayford. You should enter.
I slice and dice a lot.
He
Sometimes
makes
my
the best
fingers,
vegetable soup.
vegetable beef.
Vegetable beef soup.
Hey, buddy.
You know, our red kettle is always been our biggest fundraiser, and it's really been our only fundraiser for the Salvation Army. So we need something in between, just getting money once a year.
So what's involved in this? Men Who Cook.
Yeah.
What's the nuts and bolts of that? How do you do it?
Well, we are hoping that either individuals or groups or organizations will want to come and cook a dish for the public, and then we're going to ask the public to come and judge to determine who cooked the best dish.
Oh, okay, good. Do I get a prize?
Yes.
There will be a prize.
All right, there you go.
And I think we have our caller here too. May have a question for you. You might want to put your headphones on. Joey, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How's everyone this morning?
We're doing fine, thank you. What's up?
Can I need to ask Captain Town next your question, please, ma'am?
Yes, go ahead.
Let's say an individual passes away and there's furniture and clothes, like almost a whole household, that the family members don't want anything. Would the Salvation Army be interested in something like that? Would they do that type of stuff? Come to get that possessions in the home?
Yes, we do have a truck that can come and pick up items that need to be donated. We do ask that if we are coming, that there is some sort of furniture to be picked up, but it sounds like you have a whole household full. So yes, if you call our family store, they would be happy to schedule an appointment to come out and take that from you.
That would be the family store you said? I'm sorry, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, the family store.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Joy.
That was the only question. Y'all have a great
Thank
day.
you. You too.
Joy.
That's a good idea. You got a truck, you can go pick up stuff as folks want to get rid of it. If it's a big house, a whole house full of furniture or something, maybe they can't pick up themselves, like, maybe they can pick beds and big couches and stuff like that.
Yes.
Good. You got a crew to do it.
Yes.
During the Christmas season, do you do a toy drive here?
Yes, we do have an Angel Tree program where we do toys and gifts for children in need. And so, yes, we are collecting toys. The easiest way is to go around town to many of the local businesses where we have angel trees already set up, and to take one of those angels to adopt them for the Christmas
Unwrapped new toy and original packaging.
Correct.
Okay, got it. Been familiar with that, and I was part of that in Wilmington too. Captain, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Christine, we
very much.
appreciate you coming in. Royce, thanks for making this happen.
It's a pleasure having you.
It's always a good thing to do, and the Salvation Army is kind of near and dear to my heart anyway.
Keep us posted on all your events.
Absolutely.
We'll have you back on again. Absolutely.
Oh,
Yes.
for
Yes.
sure.
Thank you for having us.
All right, let's go ahead and take a quick Fox News break. We'll be back on the other side because we got more guests coming in here. That somebody got attacked by my dog. You're live and local Real Talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME. Fox News is now.
Show W246 CJ, Jacksonville.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. The Chinese Communist Party warning the U.S. and Taiwan are heading down a, quote, wrong and dangerous road. House lawmakers arrived in Taiwan overnight to meet with the nation's vice president. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy sat down with Taiwan's president in California.
And it is critical to maintain economic freedom, peace, and regional stability.
Beijing said it would take resolute and forceful measures to defend national sovereignty. Catholics around the world marking Holy Thursday. Pope Francis leading Mass in the Basilica less than a week after spending time in the hospital for bronchitis. And Robert Kennedy Jr. filed paperwork to run for president. The son of former U.S. Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy challenging President Biden as a Democratic candidate. Biden has yet to announce a re-election bid. America's listening to Fox News.
Freedom 97.1
WSME.
It's live and local. Real talk.
All right, we're live and local Real Talk. We do appreciate Royce and Christine coming in this morning. That was a pleasure.
It was very informative too.
Lots of good stuff coming out of the Salvation Army. A lot of things happen behind the scenes that we know nothing about.
Yeah,
and,
I agree.
We'd like to highlight them when we find out about them, and we got programs and we got people. That goes for any of y'all out there that got a good program to help other folks. Call us.
Yeah,
we'll be glad to get you on the air.
Yeah.
We got a couple of fine gentlemen in here
We
right
do.
now too.
We do.
Do the honors.
Oh, yes. Good morning. Good morning. It's nice to see you again. This is Muriel Harris with MENAC. Yeah, I was told yesterday I was saying it wrong, so thank you for the correction. Who told me? And that's mentoring every neighborhood and community.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, got it right. Good
Yes,
for you, better
yes.
than me.
Impressed with you with that.
Yes, I got that right. And you brought in one of your, as Kelly schooled me, mentees.
Mentee.
A mentee.
Mentee.
And would you introduce him for us, please?
Yes. It'd be my pleasure. So this morning we have Mr. Bashar Al-Janabi. He is a senior at White Oak High School.
Just
He
down the
has
street here.
already applied for, got accepted, and enrolled in UNCG that he'll start in the fall.
Oh,
Awesome. That's my
wife
neck
will-
of the woods. That's what I'm
my
trying to
wife
say.
will like that.
Yeah.
That's where she went to college.
That's where our daughter is going to graduate from next month.
Oh,
No
really?
way.
Yeah,
Wow.
she's graduating
Nice.
with a bachelor's degree in sociology. Our
Good
daughter-
I will say
Yeah.
some of us here graduated from Jacksonville High School, but my daughter graduated from White Oak.
And my granddaughter from White Oak.
Yep. Yep.
See, so we're all family.
White Oak
Yeah.
did not exist when I was in school. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
It was Jacksonville High here
That's
in
all it
Jacksonville.
was.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That was it.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
So you just came back from Washington, D.C. with the group.
That's correct. Yes, we did, and we had a great time. We took 16 students from Oslo County Learning Center with the principal there, Miss Walton, and Bashar. He was the only one that wasn't at OCLC that he went.
Okay.
Miss Walton was very impressed with Bashar. A few weeks ago, we had a parenting workshop at JT Kerr, and she was so impressed with his mannerisms and his responses and his questions
Very
that
nice.
she wanted to take him with us.
Good for you.
What did you do in DC? What did you do?
We went and toured the African American Museum. We went
Okay.
to the Howard University,
Yeah.
and we
Oh,
also went
good place.
to the Marine Corps Museum.
Okay.
National
Okay.
Museum in the
Okay.
Oh, the Marine
Okay.
Corps National
Uh,
Museum.
Mm.
All right.
So did you have a good trip?
Yes,
Good time?
wonderful.
Awesome.
How many days were you there?
3.
Woo. Okay. Yeah.
Saw a lot in 3 days.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yes.
Now, what do you do with MENAC exactly for you?
Well, we could do anything, but while I'm with him, it's more of like I act as a sponge. Like I listen to whatever he has to say with an open mind.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it.
What would you say the biggest thing you've learned?
He preaches, one main idea he preaches is self-control, and that always just sticks. I always resort back to that in any situation, any hardship I go through. I just think back to that because it's one of the strongest points he makes when he talks to me.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing that you're teaching young kids self-control, because there's a lot of adults who don't have self-control. And I think they
Yes.
never learned it. So
Yes.
you learn it young. It's a lesson that will stick with you.
Yes,
With that is awesome, because and even to our young kids today are faced with so many different things that
Yes, they
we
are.
were not faced with.
Obstacles.
That's right.
So I think this is very important that you are doing this. I think it is like he said, that's the one thing he is it's totally stuck with him, which is good. So he'll carry that with him forever.
Yes. Yes.
And in today's society, that can make a difference in split decision making. And young people are impulsive, but adults are impulsive too.
Yes, we are.
And so having the ability to maintain self-control can make a huge difference for somebody.
Yes, and as Mr. Rakers alluded to, technology age has required all adults to scramble, and parents to scramble and try to figure out some different parenting tools.
That's right.
Right. I mean, so it's not the type of discipline or correction that was used in the 60s and 70s and 80s
Yes.
that you can take and apply. Of it, you can.
Right.
But the exact same methods you cannot apply that right now, or actually even the last 15 years.
Yeah, they don't work anymore.
No, sir, because the children are smarter than we were at inception.
Mhm.
So
Sure.
their mindset is, okay, you're telling me to do something, but I also been watching you,
Mhm.
and you don't do those same things yourself, but
Right.
you want me to do something because you're upset with me,
Mhm.
and then I get no explanation and I got to do it. So they want to know why.
Yeah.
Why are you telling me to do that? And
Yeah, in the good old days, they just accepted that as
That's right.
this is the word
Yes.
from mama and daddy.
That's right.
And I got to do it.
That's
Period. Bottom line.
That's right.
But today they are exposed to so much outside stuff, from the TV programming that we have today to the video games to the this and the that. And I'm not saying that any of it's bad. It's just that they are exposed to a lot more information than we had. Biggest information I had outside the home was my radio,
Yes.
amateur radio, ham radio. And I got to talk to people all over the world.
Mhm.
So still do.
How many young people do you currently have in your program or that you work with?
So in our group mentoring, where we're at Northside High School on Mondays and Thursdays, and then OCLC on Wednesdays, and then also Salt and Light Academy in Swansboro.
Okay.
I would say that we service probably about 75 to 80 kids a week
That's awesome.
in our
That's a
group
lot.
mentoring settings.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And then in our one-on-one settings, which Bashar has been in a one-on-one setting for over 3 years, we probably have about 30 on the rolls on
Right.
paper.
Yeah.
But actively communication with the mentees as well as the parents of their guardians is probably about 10.
Okay.
Because you don't have to. Okay, so if you say, I want a mentor for my son,
Mhm.
and they Google or by word of mouth, they hear about MENAC.
Mhm.
And then we set up a in-home tape meeting, or we can meet in public wherever the parent is comfortable, and we meet and then we talk and I explain, ma'am, this is the organization, this is what we want to provide for your son.
Yeah.
And then okay, the meeting goes great, and next week call a text, and next week after that I'll meet up with the student, and we'll have lunch and we'll talk about life. Like, what do you like about what's going on at home? What do you like about what's going on at school? And what you don't like?
Right.
And then what is there that you can change? Right? Because there's a lot of things we can't change.
Correct.
So understanding what you like, what you don't like, and improve on the things which you can, which the number one thing we can improve on is ourselves.
Yes.
And that's the number one thing we can improve on. And then unfortunately, life happens, and the communication, it ends. It slows down, but then it ends sometimes. But the thing about MENAC is we're always here for them.
Right.
Even if there's a mentee that's been on the roads for 2-3 years, but there's been no communication for the last year and a half, if they call, we're there for them.
That's
So
good.
we're in lifelong mentoring. As long as they need us, we're available. As long as we're living.
Do you stress the importance of grades, for example, with the kids? Because one thing I've always told the young people that I work with is that education is the one thing someone can never take away from you. They can take away a lot of things, but whatever education you get, no one can ever take that. And I always say, set goals for yourself, and don't let anybody tell you you can't, because the only person that's really going to hinder somebody from education is themselves.
That's right. Yes, we do. Education is one of our top 3 that we always influence them and motivate them. And we also let them know if you're having problems with your schoolwork, we do offer free tutoring.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, really?
Yes. Math and English language arts, as well as science. And the way that works is we hold a monthly tutoring session. It goes from 11 to 2 p.m. And it's with the Oslo County Literacy, Oslo County Literacy Association, right?
Yeah.
So the first thing that Dr. Lee will do is, him and Mr. Curtis, when the student comes in, they'll, introduce themselves and say, hey, this is what we're going to do. Then they give them 3 assessments.
Okay.
Based off those 3 assessments, Dr. Lee identifies the area that needs the most attention right now. And a lot of that times is math.
Right.
So, and then that's where he'll start working with them on that subject that they need help with.
I understand that.
So how do people get hooked up with you? What if they want to do something, they're hearing you right now, and they say, I need that program. How do they get it?
So we have a Facebook page, MENAC Incorporated.
And I'm putting it on. I've got it.
Yeah, MENAC Incorporated. And then we also have a website.
That's where I'm on right now. the
MENAC.org.
website. Yes.
MENAC, MENAC.org.
Yes, sir.
Or you can just search for it on Facebook as well.
That's correct.
MENAC, MENAC.
I think this is a great organization, and one that's definitely needed here in Onslow County, which is good. I mean, there are a lot of kids who do not have positive in their life. So I think this will help at least give them one person, because I work with a lot of kids, and sadly I have learned not everybody has an involved parent. They may have a parent, but that doesn't make them an involved parent.
Well, they may not. They might want to be involved, but due to circumstances, there may be a single mom home, single parent home, and mama got to work sometimes 2 jobs. So involvement is a little tough.
Yeah.
Yes, it is sometimes, and that's why it's great to have other productive citizens, professional and mature men and women that are willing to step in and take an hour or 2 and spend time with a child that doesn't have both parents.
Correct.
or has that one parent that is working one or multiple jobs.
Yeah.
And trying to make a better life and support them as well. So
I agree. I think this is an excellent thing you're doing. I have a question for you. And this is going to put you on the spot a little bit. You're going to be going to UNCG. Do you have any idea what you want to study yet?
Yes, I'm majoring in biology, human biology.
Look at you go.
Really?
What are your plans? What do you want to do with that?
I mean, I plan to be a revolutionary.
Okay.
But I set the bar at being a dentist.
Look
Just
at
because I
you
believe that
go.
I can achieve that, because I can do anything. But
Oh, I strongly suspect you
Oh,
are
you
going to go
will do
very far in life.
We're going to be reading about him.
He has that aura about him. Like when he walked through the door, you could see it. Like this kid's going somewhere.
Confidence.
I mean, wow.
Confidence.
Good for
right? That's
you.
good.
thank you.
Wow.
Smart kid. Nice job.
Can you fix this toothbrush? No, I'm just kidding.
Excuse me.
I would like to, we've had a lot of support from the county and the city. Miss Walton is an awesome lady that's been out at OCLC for,
Yes.
I mean, she's been out there for a long time.
Yes, she
We
has.
have been working with her. I think October this year will make 12 years.
Wow.
But she's been out there before
She
that.
has
She's
been.
doing a great job here. As we all know, you can only help someone that wants to be helped and
That's
wants
true.
to receive it, right?
Yep.
You can be sitting at a table with men and women of various professions
That's
and
true.
economic status, but if you don't ask any questions, or if you sit there and you're on your phone and you're not paying attention, you don't take that time,
That's true.
you lost out. They didn't lose out
That's true.
because they're already doing the things that they visioned and dreamed.
That's right.
It's called
Yeah.
a self-inflicted wound.
That's
Right.
right.
Well, you
Yes.
just got a nice compliment on her Facebook feed. Love MENAC and the mentor work they provide to our youth.
Thank you. And I would like to thank all of the mentors with MENAC. There's some that have been in MENAC for before we were MENAC, because my mentor Ike Johnson had magnanimous.
Yes, fine man.
Yes.
Fine man.
And we started in Jack Amiet.
No way.
We started in Jack Amiet
wow.
back when
Before Florence.
yes, definitely
Way
before
before
Florence. It was before Florence. It was in 2010. And there was a call he had put out called the mentors, and there was probably about 40 or 50 men and women that showed up, and there's only, I think, about 8 of us left. Mr. and Mrs. Gail Gatewood, Mr. and Mrs. Victor and Gail Gatewood, Pastor Richard Sheets, Mr. David Graves,
I know
Dr. Lee
David,
Frazier, Mr. Ike Johnson, and there's some others that have been added, or because we're always recruiting for more mentors. Because think about it, the administrators and the educators, they're doing their jobs. They don't have time to stop the lesson plan, the master lesson file that they've worked on, that has been approved, that they're teaching, to discipline a student every 5-10 minutes.
True.
Right.
It's very
So
true.
what if you have mentors that are volunteer, have been screened, have been authorized, like we have, by the school board as well as superintendent, and then that principal says, hey, I want your organization to come in, and you meet, and they already been, the organization already been vetted like we have, and then you have a mentor session for some kids, some students that may need more direction. Or also you take a good student, right? 4.0 GPA and put them in also, right? Because who do we learn best from?
Exactly.
Our
Yeah,
peers.
peers.
That's
They-
right.
Absolutely.
Very impressive young men.
We learn best from our peers.
It's true.
So yes, you got some students that they got some things going on at home. So that is what's driving the lack of desire to be a better student, to be a better citizen. I have all of this that's going on at home, and a lot of it is not my fault, but I'm dealing with it. And then my parent is dealing with something. So you come to school, and whatever happened at home is
Stays
inside
at
of you.
home.
Stays at home. But when I leave, it's inside of me emotionally. So now I'm taking that to school.
Yeah.
So the teacher wants me to stand up and read something, or want me to comment, but I got a lot of commotion going on.
Well, you've got, just by the people you named as, mentors, you got a good group. And I can personally, Richard Sheets is very near and dear to my heart. Love him dearly. He married me and my husband. I mean, my husband and his wife worked together for many, 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 many years. I love that man. So if anyone doubts the quality of the mentors, I can personally say, and I know some of the other people that you named as well, they've got a good group. This is legit. So I know the mentees will get everything they need and more from the mentors, but I'm sure you could always use more mentors.
Yes, ma'am. We could use more mentors, because there are some other schools that we have already been authorized to go into, but we don't have the personnel.
Right.
And if you water it down, I mean, is it effective?
Correct. I agree. Yeah. I
know,
agree with you.
So if we're spread thin and we're jumping through hoops from here to here to here, I mean, how effective are we going to be as mentors when we get to the next school?
I agree. Yeah.
So
everyone listening, they always could use good mentor volunteer. And I know there's an extensive background check. So
yes, there is. There is a background check, local background check. What do we do? First thing is we would meet with a potential mentor, and then we would talk to them, and then we'd have them come out to one of our sessions to observe, and also the other mentors get a chance to observe them as well. And if they want to say something the first day, they can say something. If not, a lot of times we want them to introduce themselves to the students and say, okay, this is Mr. Such and Such, or Mrs. Because we have the girls and the boys sessions. Miss Gail, she runs the girl session. her and Miss Terry, and so then we'll say, okay, here's the application. If you fill this out, and it asks some questions. Now, MENAC is a Christian veteran founded and operated nonprofit.
Right.
But you do not have to be a Christian
So
to
you can-
be
yeah.
a mentor in the organization, to work with the organization, or to be a mentee. We don't push that on anyone.
Right.
If there's an opportunity, he asks a lot of questions.
Okay. Oh, I'm
Which
sure.
is-
I can
he
see
asks a lot of
that.
questions, which is great. And sometimes I have to be like, I'm gonna have to get back to you on some of those questions, right? Because I don't know everything.
Right.
And I don't have a problem saying that. But there's enough people that do know more than I know, and I can go to them, as well as researching books and Google and different things like that. And they fill out the application and then we do the local background check, comes back, no discrepancies and stuff
Right.
like that. Then the mentors are observing them and then they'll have an opportunity to talk about one of the subjects that we're talking about. So, I mean, we make sure that we're going to keep the students safe, as well as ensure that we don't discredit the organization or the school, because the school is authorizing us to come in.
Yes.
So we definitely don't want to burn any bridges with that. I mean, because if one school says, oh, well, they came in and they were not who they said they were.
Right.
So that information is going to spread.
Mhm.
So we want to make sure that we keep a good reputation.
You know, we found MENAC shortly after what happened at the beginning of the school year at Northside.
Yeah.
And through conversations, in fact, it was through Commissioner Bennett that he told me about your organization. And this is your second time in, and we're so glad to have you. I mean, this is great what you're doing.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we'd like it.
This is fantastic.
Yep.
Okay. Gentlemen, thank you for taking the time this morning. Do we need to write you a note so you can get back into class today, or are you good to go?
Spring break.
Oh, yeah.
Spring
that's
break,
right.
that's right.
Yeah,
But
forgot
I
about
do
that.
need you to print your name for me so I can get your name on here.
All right, I got you.
I didn't even try.
Let's go ahead and take a break. Gentlemen, thank you. We do appreciate it.
Thank you all so much.
And we'll see you the next go round as well. You're live in local Real Talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM WSME. We'll be right back with weather.
Hey, it's Cool Bobby B. Jacksonville, Onslow County and beyond. You have found the official station for the Doo-Wop Stop. Heard Saturday nights, 7 till 10, right here on Freedom 97.1 WSME and worldwide at WSME971.com. Join me as we play the absolute best and greatest doo-wop songs of all time. Saturday night, 7 till 10. Get connected now at doowopstop.com.
Have you gotten your copy of Topsail Times newspaper this week? If not, did you know that Topsail Times is Topsail area's only local newspaper in print? Started a little over a year ago, we now have over 1,500 online subscribers and 5,000 printed copies that go out every 2 weeks. And we never charge our readers. Information should be free to our readers, and we stick by that. Looking for an idea for date night? Want to learn some local history? How about asking a veterinarian about your pet? These things and more are available in each copy of the Topsail Times newspaper. Want to get the word out about your business? We offer great rates for full color ads, and the online paper version is always included for free. Need help designing the perfect ad? We can do that too. We're always looking for human interest stories, so start writing. And we love local photos too. Check out our website at topsailtimes.net, where you can find out where to pick up a copy or check out our latest publication online.
If you plan to rebuild, remodel, repair, or do cottage or home improvements, Williams Hardware, 3011B Bridges Street, Morris City, should be your first stop. Williams Hardware carries power tools and equipment, chains and fasteners, plumbing and electrical supplies, along with Gerber, Buck, and Case knives. Williams Hardware is your helpful, handy hardware store. Williams Hardware cuts glass to size and cuts and threads pipe. When the chores are done and the cleanup is finished, light up that Wilmington grill from Williams Hardware. Williams Hardware, 3011B Bridges Street, Morris City. Open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 till 6 p.m. and Sundays for your convenience, noon till 5. Phone Williams Hardware, 252-726-7158.
Mohawk All Pet Protection and Warranty is the only carpet protection and warranty for all pets, all accidents, all the time. Because your pets are family members too. No matter how you live, we've got you covered. Soft, luxurious, smart strand, forever clean carpet. Gorgeous, durable, solid tech, luxury vinyl tile. Mohawk has the ultimate floor for every room in your home. It's suitable for all pets. For details, contact Watkins Floor Covering online at watkinsnewfloor.com. Watkins Floor Covering, thanking you for voting them the best of the best for 2022 in the flooring, covering, and carpet cleaning category. Watkins Floor Covering. They're more than just floors. It's custom showers, custom tubs, carpet cleaning, backsplashes, bathrooms, commercial, retail, and home flooring too. Watkins Floor Covering. Family owned and operated since 1997 with locations in Jacksonville and Surf City. Watkins Floor Covering. You stand on it, we stand behind it.
Spring is here. That means fishing and vacation season. Make sure your car or truck is ready for the road with a visit to Battlefield Automotive, 1214 West Corbett Avenue in Swansboro. If your check engine light is on, you may be looking at an expensive repair bill down the road, complicated by extreme temperatures and an engine that's not prepared to handle it. The pros at Battlefield Automotive can check your battery, starter, and charging system, charge and repair air conditioning systems to keep you cool, and tune up your engine. They do everything from oil changes to brakes to transmission repair, and they carry a complete line of accessories. Battlefield Automotive are experts in both domestic and foreign car and truck repair and guarantee all their work using only ASC certified mechanics. So whether it's a battery, a simple hose, tune-up, or just getting your ride ready for the getaway, call 910-325-0828. Visit Battlefield Automotive today, 1214 West Corbett Road, Highway 24 in Swansboro. Again, the number for Battlefield Automotive is 910-325-0828.
It's live and local real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
And we're back. And a little time for weather, a little marine forecast first, brought to you by Tideline Marine and Family LLC right here in downtown Jacksonville. One-stop shop for all of your boating and fishing needs. Stop by. Oh, let me tell you what, those custom lures that we have,
Yeah.
they're going like hotcakes
I
now.
figured they would be.
Because the word has spread.
Yep.
And there are about half as many as there were a couple of days ago
Mhm.
left. So if you want, we'll get a new supply, and no doubt about it. But Reverend Dave, he's the one who makes those things. So he's going to have some work ahead of him to get done. I also tell you that he's used his own lures and has won redfish tournaments using his own lures. And one of our local guides, he grabbed one 2 weeks ago, went fishing, threw it out, first cast, 23.5-inch speckled trout. That's
Oh, wow.
a nice speckled trout.
Okay, that's a good
That's
size.
a good
Okay.
size speckled trout.
Okay.
Tideline Marine for all of your fishing and boating needs, just like I've said. And if you don't have a boat, you need one. It's not whether you need one; it's whether you want one. If you want it, go get it. Talk.
Wow.
Now you're throwing the headphones around.
I am.
Go get yourself a boat. Tideline Marine's got them. If you want a small boat, that's cool. One gentleman bought one, 14-footer the other day. He's having a blast in it down the river. And other people are doing the same thing. Tideline Marine, 159 Old Bridge Street on the banks of the New River in downtown Jacksonville. We got some challenging weather on the marine front coming up, so, especially for the weekend coming around. So when it's raining and pouring and it's nasty outside, that's the best time to go shopping because you know you're planning for the future. And it puts you in a better mood when you do that too. So just stop by Tideline. Fishing is going to kick off with a vengeance here shortly. Once this weather comes down, the water temperatures are increasing. The Spanish mackerel will be here. I'll be telling you all about it. I can hook you up with the right stuff to be ready when they are ready. Winds today offshore out of the southwest 10 to 15 knots, seas 2 to 3, dominant period 6 seconds. The sounds and rivers, only a moderate chop today. Patchy fog in some locations, low-lying areas this morning. Tomorrow, northwesterly winds. This is when the challenge begins. 15 to 20 with gusts to 25, becoming northeasterly 20 to 25 with gusts up to 35 tomorrow afternoon. Seas 2 to 3, building to 3 to 5. Dominant period 5 seconds tomorrow morning. Sounds and rivers choppy, becoming rough in the afternoons. And there's Saturday. Northeasterly winds 25 to 30 with gusts of 40 knots. Sounds and rivers rough, very rough. 5 to 8 footers offshore. Sunday, I'll tell you in advance because you're planning for the weekend. Don't. Northeasterly winds 25 to 30, seas 6 to 9 feet.
Today, partly sunny, high of 82, and the gusty winds will be starting today.
Mhm.
Tonight, partly cloudy, low of 60, gusty tonight. Tomorrow, cloudy, high of 68. It's still going to be gusty, and they're going to increase tomorrow. Tomorrow night, the rain's going to come in. Looks like probably starting after 2 a.m. It'll be a low of 48 and gusty. And on Saturday, it's going to rain all day. We're expecting up to 2 inches of rain. Gusts as high as 24 miles an hour and a high of only 52. That's awful.
We're
Terrible
going to go
forecast.
from the, what was it, 80 degrees yesterday?
It's going to feel, I'm saying it's going to feel
30
ridiculous.
degree
Rayford.
drop.
Yes, it's going to be crazy. And I have something I want to talk about before I leave. I have to
Yes.
leave early because I have to go do an assessment this morning. Did you hear about what the FBI bumbling boobs, Rayford? I just wanted to know. Did you hear about what happened in Boston?
No.
Oh, you
What did they do in
you haven't
Boston?
heard this?
I haven't paid any attention to news. I was working in the garden.
So
In the
at
yard.
a hotel in Boston, the FBI claimed they were doing a training exercise, busted in the wrong room, handcuffed and shower interrogated for 45 minutes a Delta Airlines pilot.
Shower interrogated?
Yes.
How do you shower
They
interrogate?
interrogated this man in the shower. You figure that one out, idiots.
That's
He was
waterboarding.
not it's exactly what that was. They questioned him for almost an hour before they realized their mistake. And it was at the Revere Hotel. And apparently, according to what they're saying, it was federal agents from the Boston FBI and the Department of Defense were conducting a mock investigation. And they had an actor that was supposed to be in there.
They got the wrong room.
Wrong room.
Oh my!
It said that 10 p.m. They banged on the hotel room door. He opened the door. They handcuffed him, put him in the shower, and interrogated him for more than 45 minutes. When they discovered they had made a mistake, they apologized
I'm
to the
sorry.
man.
I'm sorry.
He's a Delta Airlines pilot.
Oh my!
Now, when I tell you I would own the FBI after all this,
Why would you want it?
I mean, my first question is, how did this happen? My second
Who
question
was in
is,
charge?
Yes. My second question is, how often are investigations conducted at big hotels in big cities with a bunch of civilians present? I mean, how often does this happen? And the Department of Defense is involved as well? Idiots. You're now aware that pilots have so much prep time or whatever they have to do prior to a flight.
Yes, they do.
This would have affected this guy's ability to fly that next morning.
And everybody who
Yeah.
was going to be on that airplane.
Correct. I mean, idiots. And that's what the FBI in Boston office and whoever Department of Defense people involved, idiot. Period. Bottom line.
That's
But
giving
this
them too
story
much
broke
credit.
yesterday. Yes. Yes.
Got a caller. Good morning. Who's this?
It's the donkey man.
Hey, y'all. Hee haw, hee
Good
haw.
morning.
You got so many telephone numbers, I can't remember who you are.
Well, no, I ain't. Well, I just got this one now. The
Oh.
only one I got, the donkey line.
Oh,
I'm
the
glad you
love
called.
line.
I gotta get up with you, Tim. I need to talk to you about some sod.
Some sod.
Some what?
Sod. SOD. Sod.
Sod?
Yeah.
SOD.
Yeah.
Do you sell sod?
Okay.
No, but I
No,
trust him for
He's
all
got
kinds of
contacts.
outdoor tips and stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
I
my
see.
go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get you up with. I'll get you hooked up with some good things.
My daughter needs some sod for her backyard, and we
Oh, I
you
need
know,
lots.
we've been YouTubing it, so I need to talk to you. I'm gonna give you a call.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, do that, girl.
Okay.
Do that.
So how you been?
Doing fine. I'm sitting here waiting to get on the barge at Bald Head Island, baby.
Oh
Oh,
my.
my.
Oh, my.
Yeah, and their eyes lit up when I pulled in. The instructions said a truck and a trailer 72 feet long. They didn't put on there that there was a 36,000-pound dozer going with it.
Oh,
Oh no.
So yeah,
You're going to sink that boat.
I think I'll wait till the next barge. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh man, they had all this lined up and all this. I said, you need to take that. No, I really don't. But okay, no. So I made it down here, and I didn't even know they had a barge, freight barge going across there.
I neither.
Yeah.
So we're going, and I got the back on it, Ray, with this.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my. I'd like to watch that.
It's been fun. I mean, it's been a fun week. I've done some strange things this week with a truck. They just look at me like, okay, can you do that? Yeah. Okay, we'll do it. Give me about 2 spotters. Let's go. Oh man, it's been fun. But no, I've been listening to your show on and off, and I just want to say y'all still doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
I'm staying busy, and I just wanted to chime in this morning. Yeah, the FBI, we always said it meant female body inspectors. And I guess it's starting to hold true if that's the best thing to do.
I assume that pilot was a male.
Yes,
Did
he
they
was a
put it in?
male. Yeah, he was a male.
Yeah.
Yep.
I assume you're right. I heard you used some soap on him and at least gave him a bath, an FBI bath. And
I don't want them giving me a bath.
No, I'd be screaming. When I got
I'm
done,
telling
they
you.
said, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God, no. J. Edgar Hoover would come up out of the grave when I.
Oh, J. Edgar Hoover would not put up with that more than a half of
No,
a
he
split
wouldn't.
second.
And well, then
But
the
no,
next
I
question becomes, why is the Department of Defense conducting any kind of exercises at a civilian hotel?
Well, they were taking lessons from the FBI.
But they should have been done this in Quantico at their little fake
Heck of a
city.
lesson.
Yeah.
It's a heck of a lesson.
How not to conduct an investigation.
Mhm.
Lesson 101. Don't knock on the wrong door. That's lesson 101. Idiots.
I just
Wonder what they would have done if he had not opened the door.
well, they would have busted it down. I'm gonna bet.
I don't know. It's an exercise, so I doubt if they would have done that. I would hope not.
Wrong door, yeah. Then they'd have found out it was the wrong door and all that mess. Then the FBI had to buy a door.
Well, how about it like this? Now, obviously, I would never carry a gun in Boston. But how about if you break into my hotel room
Oh, it gets better.
in North Carolina or some other friendly state? What would happen if you come busting in my door?
Well, here, listen to what this says. Let me read this.
Or
to
even
y'all.
if you knock on the door and I get up and go to the door at 10 o'clock at night in my hotel, I'm sorry, I ain't going there alone.
No. Well, it was a training exercise designed to simulate a situation DoD personnel might encounter in a deployed environment.
Yeah.
Come on, Rayford. They could have done this at Quantico.
It's pitiful.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you, it's just. I'm looking at the world, and I keep remembering back when my granddaddy was living and talking about how the world, and that was in the 60s, and he was talking about how the world's going to hell in a handbasket.
We're there.
And when I made it, and I made, he was talking about then,
Yeah, I
talking
know.
about the hippies and all that, just the Vietnam War when it rang out and this, that, and the other, some people were for it. He got mad if anybody opposed it because, we're doing what we're supposed to do or whatever, because he backed everything. But he kept saying, I hear him in the barbershop, oh, the world's going to hell in a handbasket. We just look at all these dumb politicians. Well, here it is, 2023. We still got dumb politicians, and the world's still going to hell in a handbasket. And I keep thinking it gets a little bit worse. Each decade gets a little bit worse.
It does.
But it's going to be it's got to be a stopping point sometime. And I look on the social media talking about, well, not the other ones, but they're talking about, Second Amendments and what it was for, and what this is for, and overthrowing the government. And it was to protect yourself from a tyrant government, and it's true.
That's what it was designed for. Thomas Jefferson said it.
That's what it was for. Yeah.
And now they're becoming the tyrants. So go figure.
Yeah, they're becoming the tyrants. So what we've
Mhm.
got, what's going to wind up, and I may not see it. Somebody's going to see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be something's going to be overthrown sooner or later if we don't
Mhm.
get some order in here, and if people start voting good morals instead of just something like, and I'll have to throw the AOC that don't even know which end the horse uses the bathroom out of, and stuff like that. And it just irks me. And you take some politicians who actually are trying, and they're outnumbered, and that's what hurts. And folks, I'm telling you, get out there and vote for some good people. Do some like I've heard Kelly say it, Raper say it, Lee say it. Do your background checks. Don't get them called. Oh, I like that name. I mean, people have been elected on their name only, and
Yep.
find out they weren't no good.
Yep.
We've seen it right here in Oslo County.
Oh, we have. And we'll see it again. They have,
yeah.
the people are clueless and they will not accept the responsibility for the damage that they're doing. And we're going to be talking about about, next week. You're going to have to tune in next Tuesday. 7:30. Next Tuesday, 7:30.
Next Tuesday,
Okay.
7:30.
Yeah, we've got a couple of county commissioners going to be in here again, and I'm telling you, there's some that blankety blank stuff going on that we're going to reveal. They're going to have to answer the questions because they're volunteered to come in, and
Well,
I got questions.
a couple of questions myself.
Okay.
Because rumors fly all the time, and
Uh-huh.
I start looking.
Yep.
And I got some questions too. I really don't want to fly them on the air to them because they're going to back up.
No.
I don't want to. But the thing about it is, I got a couple of questions about. Shoot, man. I probably got 12, 15 questions that I could ask them, and it ranges from the county commissioner's office, the county manager's office, right on down to animal control.
Yep.
And
Oh
all in
yeah.
between, tax office and all.
Yep.
And I mean, I'm born and raised this county, lived, I've seen it. I got a lot of things, and I'm not totally mad at anyone. Well, I am one county commissioner.
Me too.
Be there, but that's my problem. The rest of them are trying to do a fair job, and yes, we're not going to please everybody. Look at Jack Bright. Jack Bright has made me just as mad as Walter B. Jones has ever made me mad in his lifetime. Now, them was two people that I really love to hate half the time, but I voted for Walter B. Jones every time he ran because I saw the good he was trying to do. And sometimes I didn't vote for Jack Bright because I was voting for other people. But I saw the good Jack Bright was trying to do, and I knew he could have the county commissioner job as long as he wanted it.
Yep.
He was set in stone, and I knew he was. And yeah, I've been upset at Robin Knapp. I have been upset at Tim Foster, all the rest of them. But I try to look at the good that they have overcome, and to look at the good they do versus the bad, and I think they do more good than bad. And one of the big opinions I have about most of the county, they have too much trust issues in the people that's under them. I mean, when I was management and did management, I was supposed to trust the people that was under me, but I checked. Because if something came up and that didn't sound right, I'd go around and check, make sure I wasn't getting the wool pulled over my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's it. But no, I try to listen every day. I'm in and out, and that's why I love my simple radio. It don't matter.
I was
where
just going to
am, I
ask
get it.
if you're on Simple Radio.
There you go.
There you go.
But y'all be good. That's my rant rave. I got to get off of here, and I will talk to you later.
All right, stay above the water.
Yep. You're live and local Real Talk. Go away. We'll be right back.
Gas and Oil Company each Friday. Every Friday from 8 a.m. till closing at 5, Jones LP Gas and Oil Company will fill your 20-pound LP gas grill cylinder for only $11. You heard that right. Each Friday till closing, you can have your 20-pound LP gas cylinder filled for only $11 at Jones Gas and Oil Company, 3881 Wilmington Highway in the heart of Verona. In addition to saving money on your LP gas for the grill, Jones Gas and Oil is your full-service gas and oil company serving residential, commercial, and agricultural gas and oil needs, as well as gas appliances, LP replacement, parts, fill cylinders, and tankless water heaters, and they offer a 10% military on installation. Remember to get that cylinder filled every Friday until closing for only $11. Jones Gas and Oil Company, 3881 the Old Wilmington Highway, Verona. Phone 910-346-6384.
Good morning, you bad, beautiful bosses. This is Carrie Cobb, your boss mortgage broker from Empire Financial, NMLS 1987537.
And good morning, beautiful people. This is Donna Riggs, your local realtor, here with LPT Realty in Onslow County and the surrounding areas of North Carolina. Your boss tip for today is to stop renting and start owning, because now is the right time to buy a home. Contact our team and let us help you approach the home buying process the boss way by building opportunities through simple solutions.
Text or call your lender today at 910-382-2188 or your realtor at 910-40-0224. Empire Financial, NMLS 2108504. Equal opportunity employer and housing lender. Visit empirefi.com for terms and conditions. www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org.
For 40 years now, people throughout Jacksonville and Onslow County have trusted Barnes Diamond Gallery for all their jewelry needs for every special occasion. They understand that every day is a special event for someone, whether celebrating a wedding, anniversary, birthday, engagement, or graduation. Let Barnes Diamond Gallery custom design something for you. Barnes Diamond Gallery does on-site repair in addition to their quality and selection of diamonds, diamond fashion bands, pendants, watches, earrings, gemstone rings, and necklaces for anyone for any occasion. Major credit cards accepted. Layaway available. Barnes Diamond Gallery offers appraisals and paid top market prices for gold and silver. Barnes Diamond Gallery, 461 Western Boulevard, Suite 120, Jacksonville, open 9:30 to 5:30, Monday through Friday.
Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro reminds you to check your mailbox and find your quote on homeowners insurance. Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro goes the extra mile to make sure you're in good hands, like helping you customize your home and windstorm coverage with their Write Your Own home policy. Yes, save even more when you bundle your home, auto, boat, motorcycle, and even your golf cart. Remember, if it rolls or floats, call Tammy for a quote. You and everything you own are in good hands with Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro. Call today, 910-326-5383. Tammy Fry Allstate, 638 West Corbett Avenue in the friendly city by the sea, Swansboro. Check your mailbox today for savings on your homeowner's insurance.
After a long day, who wants to spend time in the kitchen? Let the Burrow Restaurant simplify your life and do the cooking for you. Family dinners that will please even the pickiest palate. Place your to-go order at the Burrow's Facebook page. Tell us if there's a special pickup time or any other instructions, and we'll take care of the rest. And craft cocktails to go. Restrictions apply. Ask for details. Simplify your life with help from the Burrow Restaurant, 109 Front Street in historic downtown Swansboro.
When you need comforting, who do you call? An old friend, right? Jacksonville Heating Contractors services the heating and cooling needs of our area with dependable quality train systems, guaranteeing indoor comfort for your home or business. In addition to quality train systems, Jacksonville Heating Contractors offers 24-hour emergency service, NATE certified technicians, and over 50 years of experience and service you can trust. And with a Jacksonville Heating Contractor service agreement, you never pay retail for heating or cooling services and receive priority scheduling. Remember, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And in New Bern, you can call Trent Heating and Air Conditioning 252-633-2200. In Morehead City, Sea Air Heating and Cooling 252-247-1122. If you need service or repairs, just call an old friend. Jacksonville Heating Contractors, an independent train dealer. It's hard to stop a train. For deals on train systems and more, visit anoldfriend.com or call 910-347-2843.
If you're in search of quality outdoor and patio furniture, look no further than Home at 3080 Richlands Highway next to Mr. Discount in the old Johnson Drug Store location. Home Decor Outlet carries American-made, environmentally friendly outdoor and patio furniture that actually floats. Priced 70% below department store prices. You'll find side tables, benches, gliders, rockers, and lounge chairs in many colors to choose from. Built to last with virtually no maintenance. In addition to quality outdoor and patio furniture, Home Decor Outlet has accessories from candles, bedding, comforters, lamps, almost anything for your home, business, cottage, or condo. Living comfortable. convenient, and affordable. Visit Home Decor Store next to Mr. Discount, 3080 Richlands Highway, right in Jacksonville. Phone 910-333-0233. Mills International Incorporated, your local Cub Cadet dealer, is ready for spring, and you should be too with the Cub Cadet Ultima Series. These zero-turn lawnmowers are engineered for strength, versatility, in one lineup with premium features engineered to leave you with a well-manicured lawn. Step up to the strength, comfort, and precise cut of the Cub Cadet Ultima Series and unlock the possibilities of your lawn. Head to your local Cub Cadet dealer, Mills International Incorporated, at 801 South Queen Street, Kinston, for exceptional offers, expert advice, and superior service. Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry, where we love to make you smile. Now proud to be working with Dr. Kim and Tommy Morgan, formerly Morgan Family Dentistry. The Jacksonville and Richlands Morgan offices of Lane & Associates Family Dentistry blends the latest technology with personal care and attention, so you have an amazing dental experience. The offices of Lane & Associates welcome all ages and accepts all major insurances, including military. Lane & Associates Family Dentistry has been serving the North Carolina for over 40 years, with 2 locations in Jacksonville, Richlands, and Maysville. Call for an appointment today at 877-LANE-DDS or online at lanedds.com. Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry.
Does your big dog sound like this? Does it look about the same? Then take your big dog to Bill's Cycle Salvage.
This is Captain America, I'm Billy.
Now, we never said Bill was a sane man. But he sure has some cool stuff like leather chaps, vests, and accessories for you and your bike, saddle, jewelry, keychains.
These ain't no pork chops. These are U.S. prime.
Bill can even order customized items.
I think I'll order kidneys because I left mine out there on the road somewhere.
Magazines, videos, t-shirts, ball caps. Come on into Bill's Cycle Salvage, 921 Marine Boulevard. Everyone is welcome.
Troublemakers.
Bill's got plenty of accessories to make your big dog look like a big dog. Sure, you can buy Bills for Harley and try to fix it yourself, but
You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Bill's Cycle Salvage, 921 Marine Boulevard, for the Harley enthusiast.
That's what it's all about.
It's live and local. Real talk on Freedom 97.1 WS.
And we're back. Sorry for the extended break there. We had a couple of breaks to catch up on. So
Yes.
anyway, that's the way it goes. And
Yeah.
Kelly has taken her leave, and so has an early
She was
appointment at her
late.
real place of
Hope
business.
she gets there in time.
Yeah. I know you got something to say, but a Florida woman, this is kind of important, who was found with 24 homemade pipe bombs and a hit list, pleaded guilty yesterday to avoid prison and will instead receive mental health treatment.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Michelle Colts pleaded guilty in a Tampa courtroom to reduce charges following her 2019 arrest. She was originally charged with 24 counts of making, possessing, and discharging a destructive device. 24 months of community service, basically,
24 months.
with 15 years probation. Now, they found 24 homemade pipe bombs in her bedroom in the home she shared with her parents back in 2019. The devices were filled with nails, screws, and pellets, along with materials to make more bombs and books about terrorist bombings. Also found was her hit list.
Oh my
She was
goodness.
arrested on charges that could have landed her in prison for 100 years. In 2019, she was found unfit to stand trial following years of
Oh.
mental health evaluations and treatment.
Okay.
She's eventually diagnosed with schizophrenia. Her
Mhm.
mental health treatment will include counseling
Okay.
at an in-house facility. There will be no record of a criminal conviction as well.
What? I mean, these are all red flags, red flags, red flags.
Absolutely. She's not going to suffer the stigma of a conviction on any of those counts as long as she stays crime-free and abides by the terms of her probation, according to her attorney. Baloney. Okay, you got a joke?
Oh, I had a joke, but I lost it. But I did want to say, because I was looking at the North Carolina General Legislature calendar today, Senate Bill. Let me see. I just lost it. Where did it went? Come back here. Senate Bill 605 is going to be heard today. This is bizarre. The bill to be entitled "An Act to Protect Employees from Forced Human Microchip Implantation."
Who says they're not protected? If you don't want
Is
it, you
that
ain't
a
gonna get it.
thing right now in North Carolina? Are there employers out there trying to force people to
I
get
guess
a
so.
microchip?
Well, too
I
bad.
mean, hey, I don't mind the bill, but I mean, is it a thing right now? It just kind of blew me away when I saw it. The use of physical violence, a threat, intimidation, or retaliation with the purpose of causing a reasonable individual of ordinary susceptibilities to when I can't even. Anyway, I mean, is there someone out there doing that?
Well, if
That we
somebody
have to write this
thinks
bill?
you're going to force me to get a chip put in me,
But is that a thing right
may
now in
the
North
Lord
Carolina?
have mercy on your soul.
I don't recall anybody being. It's just news to
I
me.
don't know.
I'm gonna follow this one. This
Yeah,
is
we gotta check
interesting.
that. All right, we're at the end of the show again. Coming up
Yes.
tomorrow, we've got a couple of young ladies that I met last month. Donna.
I love
Oh,
them.
yes. And Carrie going to join us in the studio at 8 o'clock in the morning. That will be a hoot. We got a lot more we're going to deal with tomorrow, no doubt about it.
Yes.
But Donna and Carrie will be in here, and
Love them.
they're the ones doing that commercial.
Hello,
thing.
you big beautiful boss.
Oh, yeah.
I love their
that.
commercial.
They're such a hoot.
Yes, they are.
As a dynamic duo, they're fun.
Yeah, they just make me smile. Next week we have a really busy week ahead of us.
Already,
too.
we're kind of
Yes.
booked up next week, which
We
is
have
good.
Mayor of Swansboro Monday. Commissioners.
John Davis.
County Commissioners Tuesday.
Yep. Batman and Robin.
Yeah, Jacksonville Fire Marshal Wednesday.
Yep.
And a young lady representing the department, DSS, talking about this is Child Abuse Awareness Month. So that's just a few of what we've got
That's just
going
a
for
little
next
bit of
week.
what we got already in store for next week. So join us tomorrow morning when we kick off the show bright and early at 7 o'clock. And hopefully I'll be awake by then.
Yeah.
I slept in this morning.
You slept in.
Because I
That's
couldn't
no
find my
problem.
phone. And my
Yeah.
phone found it, but it was supposed to be in a different place. And it's always got 3 alarms set in the morning.
That's because you unloaded so much dirt yesterday. You were worn
Holy
out.
moly. We filled up an area over there. We filled up 2. I went and then I picked up another load and we filled up 2 of our new containers. I've got
Yes.
tomorrow. I'll be working on more.
Yeah, I got one of my. I have one of my containers already planted. I did tomatoes, green peppers, and only one cucumber plant because I can't find it. There's no plants right now. Usually
Get
they're out-
seeds. You
I
can
know,
plant them
but-
right now. They're good.
Oh, you think the seeds will grow in time?
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Dude, it's the
We have to
perfect
cut
time
it
for
out.
planting. In fact, you're supposed to plant on Good Friday.
True.
My grandparents, my parents always said that. Plant the
Right.
seeds on Good Friday. You don't have to plant them in a pot.
They'll be blessed that way.
Absolutely. Put them in. Go ahead and put them in your raised bed.
Yes.
And just scatter them around there. You'll be
Right.
fine.
Right.
They'll grow, and you'll have multiple stages of cucumbers. That's the good thing.
Yes.
I
well,
got-
I'm trying to plant them way away from the squash.
Oh yeah, because they get
I may grow
intertwined.
the squash inside
Mhm.
because I always have squash cumbers.
Yeah, there you go. We will see you tomorrow morning bright and early. Have a good rest of your day. It's weather-wise today looking pretty decent. So, we'll tell you all about the bad weather coming up tomorrow. You're live and local, Real Talk Freedom, 97.1, 1120 a.m. WSME. Have a great day.
WSMU, Champlin Show, W246CJ, Jacksonville.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. The Chinese Communist Party warning